What is
Hey,
going on, Fried Disciples?
yes, yes.
Woo! My name is Michael Damian, and with me is my buddy Damon D. Rock Robinson.
Yes, how you doing?
Woo!
What's going on, brother?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. Always great to have you here. And we are the Fried Disciples, and we are blazing through pop culture.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, we're reviewing the third episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus, brought to us by Marvel. And we are coming at you with two questions. First one, should Falcon destroy the shield?
All right.
And are the Flag Smashers truly evil? And just keep that thought in your head, those two questions, and we'll come back to you at the very end. And we want to know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Should he destroy the shield? And are the Flag Smashers truly evil? And if you like what you're watching, please like and subscribe. And we'll be back, weekly, blazing it up because we are the Fried Disciples. Yeah.
Your comments. We love your comments.
Yeah, we love them. And thank you very much for the people not joining us live, but actually they got things to do right now, so they're going to watch it in the replay. Thank you very much to you guys out there in the future. What we're going to do, we're going to give our overall thoughts, and we're going to say what happens in the episode, and we're going to mix it up with comic book comparisons and predictions, and the best part of the show, our best moments to be high to while watching this. And speaking of high, elevator's not worthy. What's up? Right back at you, man. Thank you very much for joining. So, Damon, what were your overall thoughts of this episode?
I enjoyed the episode. It was a nice episode. It had the drama, the action, intel to let us into the characters, into the storyline, what's going on. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really love how this is a continuation into a brave new world that I'm entering in, because I jumped onto the Marvel train again with WandaVision, and this is really cool what Marvel can do with multiple genres under the same brand. So I'm really enjoying this action-packed on television thriller. I didn't know this could do this. And Elevator's Not Worthy is saying, I think the shield should be stored in the museum forever.
Yeah, maybe.
I was thinking about this all day, and yeah, it's funny because that just reminds me of Indiana Jones. If I think they're in the chat, like, it belongs in a museum with like all of his movies. And I was thinking about it. Like, I was wondering, should Falcon have the shield? And I kind of hope that he does. And I mean, I think there's too much of this trope in television and in movies, like in Harry Potter. It's kind of like the same thing, because it all led up to the Elder Wand, and Harry wanted to break it and destroy it because he didn't want, the madness of the wand to continue in some regard. But he also could have taken it to be a really great and powerful wizard for good. And, it's what you do with the object. And I said all of that. I'm sorry for the Harry Potter haters out there. I said all of that because I applied that to the shield. Like, Falcon could use the shield for good in his own regard.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I believe he should have it. Cap gave it to him for a reason. He just got to come to the realization of that.
Yeah. He picked up Captain America picked up Thor's hammer, and I think anybody who is worthy of that and who was handing out life advice, and being like, if I got advice, or if the viewer if you guys at home got advice from a guy who was worthy to hold up an object from the heavens because they were pure of worth and pure at heart, then I take it. I take the advice. And but then we wouldn't, have this hour-long weekly thrill ride that we're talking about right now. Yeah. Elevator's Not Worthy is joining us again. Thank you very much. He says, but I think Sam should have full control of the actions. So if they're moving it somewhere, if they want to take it out for something, they have to ask Sam first.
Yeah, I believe that should have happened also.
It should have.
It should have, but
if anyone's closer to the Shield, it's him. He was around when the Shield was made.
Definitely.
Yeah, and what do we have in the comments here? Captain, the new Captain America teams up with Battlestar looking for the Flag Smashers.
Yeah.
And just get spit on.
Yeah, that was very disrespectful. The part I took out of that is that I guess after whatever was going on during the blip or the snap, as we like to say, whatever was going on then got the world. I guess the world is going through something that we didn't get through watching WandaVision.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was agreeing with you. Like, what happened during the blip? Like, I want to see that show. Like, the people who weren't mourning, like, what was happening during the blip?
Yeah, like definitely what was happening during then. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm high with ideas. You can go right ahead.
I'm high with ideas. You took me off pace with that one. So we see the guy spits in the new Captain America's face, and Cap asks him, like, do you know who I am? And he like, yeah, I know who you are, but you can see, like, I don't respect you. Like, he don't garner the same respect that I guess Steve Rogers did.
Yeah, no, and for those viewers who are confused because we are doing this high, we're kind of also in the what happened in this episode segment as well. So we're like reviewing it, but I know because we are on the ganja that we can kind of veer into opinion territory. But I thought the one thing I really enjoyed in the opening of that was we learn of this thing called the Restoration or the Global Reparation Council.
No, the global repatriation.
Yeah, what exactly is that?
I guess that's maybe that's the squad that Cap is taking with them to, I guess, storm these places. But I also think them also the people who are like giving aid, are supposed to be giving aid to the little I guess the communities that need it the most around the world.
Yeah,
and they looked like the same kind of army guys. I don't want to go get too past where we at right now, but them guys looked similar to a couple army people we see later on in the episode. That's why I figured they was both the same. But it's the GRC.
What's fascinating to me from an outside Marvel viewer is how many like acronyms of organizations exist.
Come up with, right?
Yeah, in the world, and how they all like coexist at the same time without like trying to bump into the other. And like, there's just so many acronyms and objectified names for groups, and I love it. What do you think when Winter Soldier finally met up with Zemo and he finds out that there's 8 additional superheroes out there? Well, but that's something to look forward to because we're not there yet right now. So we go in there and we find the Hydra prisoner that we find out is Zemo, and he's reading Machiavelli.
Yeah, they go see Zemo. He's locked up in Germany.
He's locked up in Germany while John Walker is also looking for him as well.
Yeah, I believe. They can't. They kind of slow. It's seeming like Bucky and Falcon. They used to doing this. Battlestar and and USA. I mean, the new Captain America. They got to catch up. You see, they're like a step behind. They're like a step behind this whole episode.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're learning. I mean, maybe they might symbolize the viewer.
Yeah, like yeah. Let's follow the let's bet on the guy with the better hand.
Yeah, like Captain America, the newer Captain America, kind of doesn't know. He kind of doesn't know what to look for in being the superhero, and he just kind of goes along with it.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking he thinks that once he puts on that uniform, I guess that it's going to be easy for him to get answers out of people to to find out what's going on. But like I said, I don't think he gets the same. It's evident he doesn't get the same respect that Steve Rogers, Captain America, got. So actually, he was trying to recruit Falcon and Bucky to help him out. He kind of knew that.
Yeah,
he kind of knew.
Yeah, at first, I don't know if it was because of his appearance, but I thought he was going to be a bad guy straight up, and then he wasn't. But then Zemo, we have that awesome, excellent action sequence of breaking Zemo out of prison.
Yeah,
that
it was good the way Falcon, Bucky set that up. I'm still wondering how did he get that thing in that book, because wasn't he like behind like the plastic or like the bulletproof glass doors? There was like a barrier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering how you get that card or whatever it was that was inside the Machiavelli book.
Yeah,
I wonder how he got that in there. But it was good, I like the way he told how he talked, how he kind of talked saying through it while it was happening.
Yeah, that was really cool. And I think we all can agree that the best part was like Elevator's Not Worthy brought up, Zemo dancing killed me. Like, yeah, I mean, like when you got style and grace like Zemo, not Zemo. I respected him.
Zemo is funny. He's funny. You see, the first thing he did when Bucky came to the cell was do the longing. He said he did use all the words just to see, like just to check, make sure, see if you still you, see if I can still control you. Yeah. He's a funny guy. The scene with him on the plane with with I guess his butler. That was his Alfred. Yeah. When he told him, like, the food might be spoiled, you said, well, if it don't pass the test, give it to them. And the butler like, oh, it's good to have you back. So I could just imagine the type of bastard that guy is.
Oh, right. And who exactly, for like me or people out there who are newer to Marvel, who is Zemo?
Oh, Baron Zemo or Helmet Zemo. He in this MCU, he's a guy that was kind of I wouldn't say he was really working for Hydra, but he was against Hydra. He's against like superpowered people also. Them having a power. That's why in this episode he talks about Cap, like a guy with that power and that that much effect on other people.
Yeah.
And then you find out what they're really about, that in the end they are human anyway. So he figured nobody deserves to have that power. But and he's in the comic book, I think they more portrayed him as like a Hydra figure or Hydra guy.
Yeah. And is he accurate to the comic book in this?
This one, I mean, his character is, but the storylines they switch up a whole lot. They make guys younger than what they originally are. The MCU is the MCU. They got the rights. They take liberty to do everything is not exactly like the comics.
Okay.
The way they set it up to blend in with the storylines that's coming in other shows. You know how the Marvel do everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything. It's a bunch of stories that's really one story.
Yeah, gigantic web.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like the fact when Zemo's dressed as a cop, and then we find out that Zemo has amazing cars in his garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Elevator's Not Worthy, we're chit-chatting about Zemo here, is the only villain whose plan worked. He's from Sokovia, and his family was killed in Sokovia during Age of Ultron, and Black Panther hands him over to the government. He tore the Avengers apart. Yeah. Definitely. Quiet pause for Zemo over there. That's he's getting the job done. And slides down the hallway and like, did he pick the car in the garage that you would have picked?
I mean, they all was nice. So either one, maybe not them. The 40s cars he had over there, the old cars. But, you know, he got good taste in cars. He, like you said, he was rich before his country was destroyed.
Yeah.
You know,
and rich, cultured, and he's a really big part in getting the group over to meet Selby.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was very valuable this episode. Like Bucky was right. Bucky was like, we gonna need him.
Yeah,
you know? But this was Bucky. You know, he had a great plan too, getting Zemo out. Great plan, also Bucky. You know, Bucky, he ain't. I don't want Bucky to end up being the sidekick in this.
Yeah,
you know, I want them both to be standing on their own.
I hope so. I hope they can do like 2A storylines, and I think they're like riding the line on that. And when they travel to the Lawless, their costumes are really cool.
Where they at? Mandapore?
Yeah.
Mandapore, yeah.
That was...
It's funny how it's a guy that looks exactly like the Falcon out there somewhere, though.
Right?
It's fun. No, it's funny. It's a lot. There's a lot of funny things. A lot of funny things on there. Like the when they're on the plane. If we gonna step back a little bit to when they're actually on the plane flying over, and when Sam sees the book, he like, yeah, I had Cap write down Trouble Man song in there, the Marvin Gaye song in there. And so he like and Bucky like, well, only like 40s music. Like, and Zemo was like, he like you should listen to it. He's like, yeah, like it really like it really lets you into African American culture. Like, you know. And I mean, I'm not saying that that Zemo doesn't like but it's just funny. It's just a lot of funny little moments. You know, that Zemo guy, man.
And it goes back to the chemistry. Like the chemistry of these characters is flawless.
No, they got better chemistry than what I thought. Especially they got a good comedic chemistry, Bucky and the Falcon. You know. Yeah. Zemo added in on this one. He was the funniest guy in this episode to me, Zemo.
Yeah, like I hope he stays around for a bit.
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah, he's probably one of my favorites, next to a newer guy that I've been introduced to, next to Agatha Harkness from WandaVision. Like, I don't know who I like better. And next, they meet with the nefarious Selby. And then they get a name that matters, a very important name that I'd love to elaborate on, Dr. Wilfred Nagel.
Yeah. Wilfred Nagel. Comparing Nagel to the comic book version of him, he probably would be dead.
Yeah.
because in the comic books, his AKA was Joseph Reinstein. He was one of the scientists that helped make the super serum, super soldier serum for the Nazis. And I guess, you know, he defected over to America. The other scientists stayed over there. I guess the Red Skull had that one. They had USA had Nagel. He helped make this super soldier serum for America. But in this MCU, gave it to Dr. Erskine. I guess they said he invented it, and they took Nagel from being an inventor, and they got rid of a guy who I thought they was going to bring in here, as I said last week, Dr. Carl Magus, but this MCU said they didn't have a need for Carl Magus. You're just going to bring the originator and make him the recreator.
And that's
Wilfred Nagel as the guy that recreates the super soldier serum in the MCU.
And now we have 8 superhumans running around.
Well, more than actually, yeah, we have 8 so far because he said he made 20, and they have all 20.
Wow, I thought I misheard that last night when I watched it.
So it's I believe what that makes it 14 more vials of super. No, not 14. 12 more vials of super soldier serum out there.
And how they reach Nagel? Am I pronouncing that right?
Nagel, yeah.
Yeah, Nagel is.
So they meet. They meet. Sharon pops up somehow. Sybil. It's not Sybil. I keep saying Sybil. Shelby gets killed. But we notice a figure. I couldn't really see her face, but I just assumed it was her. That puts the hood. The hood is already on, but she pulls the hood over more and leaves out the bar when Zemo, Sam, and Bucky enters in.
Yeah.
So Sharon comes out and helps. She then finds out where exactly Nagel's being held, because I guess I would like to know. I don't know if she was blipped away when the blip happened. But I would like to, but evidently she's been on the run for a very long time.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to finding out more about her.
Yeah.
Like, where's her? Like, do you know where exactly her background is from? I know she's been on the run for a minute.
The first time I seen her was in Captain America, I believe the first Avenger. She was I guess they said she was the niece. Somehow the niece or great niece of Peggy Carter.
Oh,
Peggy Carter.
Yeah, Peggy Carter, the love interest for Captain America.
Captain Love. That was the love of Cap life. Right?
Yeah.
So I guess she's supposed to be somebody related. I don't know if it's a grand niece or grand cousin, something along the lines that she's related to Peggy Carter. So I believe in that first Captain America. It was like flirtatiousness between them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I first seen that was in that, and I know also she helped steal the shield, and I believe that was that wasn't Civil War, that was Cold War.
Yeah, which one was it? Yeah, no, there was a Cold War. Was
she helped steal, and that's what she's on the run for now. Like, I guess, and you remember, Sam says when we stole the shield, me and Cap was on the run for 2 years.
Yeah.
So this is before Infinite and Endgame. So I mean, she been on the run for a long time, just out there. If you add on the 5-year snap, we don't know if she got snapped away or not.
Yeah, I have a question about that in particular. I hope I don't want to derail this too much, but it is a big element and an elephant in the room. When people were snapped, were they snapped out of existence, or were they put in another alternate reality?
I think they were snapped out of existence.
Okay, so you couldn't find them in any other timeline anywhere else.
I don't believe. Maybe if they have an alternate in a different timeline, probably so.
Okay. Yeah. I'm receiving word from very important people that none of them aged in 5 years.
No, you see that in the in Spider-Man. I believe the second new Spider-Man was that Far From Home.
Yeah.
They you see some of them come back and they didn't age. And actually, his friends, the kid, he kind of explained it, like some guys snapped, they came back, and people using school with and already graduated out. You see, Flash had the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for clearing that up.
Yeah,
and I hope somebody else at home learned. And if you like what we're learning and talking about, please like and subscribe. As always, leave some comments down below. We love to chat with you. And so what happens after that, Damon?
Where we at?
We were, I believe we mentioned Isaiah. Because Isaiah is an element from earlier episode.
All right, so that means we're still at the Nagel part there. Nagel is explaining how he got how he was able to make the serum. He got blood. He don't know who he got the blood from. He just said the pawnbroker secured blood, which we know the blood came from Isaiah Bradley, the first Black Captain America. Not only from the last episode where he actually said they took my blood, but that's where Isaiah Bradley came into this episode at, because his blood was used to make the help make the super soldier serum.
Yeah,
and stolen by the Flag Smashers.
Yeah, Flag Smashers. And what about them? Because they seem to be.
Yeah, they I don't know if they're like Greenpeace terrorists, like they say.
Yeah.
They seem like they want to help, but I guess some revolutionaries could get pushed to that space where it's if all they believe is violence, and that's what we're shown to prove our point. So,
yeah,
that's why I'm wondering. I'm wondering too. Are they good? Or is it reaching madness to where this girl is actually crazy?
Because they seem to be at first. And I have a question: have the Flag Smashers been around for a while in Marvel history, or are they fairly new?
Not as a group.
Okay,
because it was a guy actually named Carl Mo. I always mess up on that name. Montague, Monto, something like that. Monothal. It was a guy. His name was Carl Morgenthau.
Oh yeah, Morgenthau.
He was the Flash. He went and wore the costume. He had the mace with the with the spikes on it, and he didn't like government. He was against I guess maybe democracy or government. He was against that period. I guess anybody that ruled over a person or something.
Okay, more like a sovereign dude. Okay,
he didn't only hate America. He hated Russia. He hated everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
a lone wolf, man without a country. And so after all those events with Sharon, we go on to Latvia. And that's where we run into Carly and the Flag Smashers, and they're hiding out and they're saying goodbye to important people like Carly and Donna Madani.
That kind of threw me at first, but I guess it's a mixture in the first name. Because there you see the original Flag Smasher right there. And this guy right here, I believe that's the second in command guy that was actually talking to her by the motorcycle. He got his mask on in that picture right there. Yeah.
Wow. I find that look interesting because it's very. I'm getting like both Q and I'm getting Purge vibes from him, and then I look at the comic book. No, that's actually getting a word from our producers that's actually a picture of Carly.
Oh, that is?
Yeah, okay. No, that's her hair and.
Oh, all right.
Coming out of the mask.
I thought she put up the picture of when the guy jumps out the window with the bag.
No, that's like the OG Flag Smasher guy, I believe.
Yeah, that's the guy who's talking. That was that guy.
Yeah, and then on the left of that picture is
The original,
actually
that's called Morgenthau.
right.
The comic book version. That's what I mean by I think it's like a gender switch. They gender switch the role.
Yeah, I think it works very well.
No, it does. It does.
Yeah, it's a very good gender switch. And I like her character because of how complex it is. Like, like we're bringing up, like, is she a radical terrorist or is she like a freedom fighter or what? But I want to know. So she is definitely Flag Smasher, is what we're getting at.
Yeah, with a group, it's a group thing. Flag Smashers. So,
Okay, cool. And the one thing I found out that was weird about Flag Smashers is I thought the pilot episode was leaning a little bit into like the news because of the Flag Smasher oath that thankfully isn't brought up more than once in the pilot episode, and it's like the play on like one all, that stuff with the Flag Smashers and
all for one for all.
yeah, like how today conspiracy groups kind of like plagiarize and do a various take on that. That's what I thought these guys were going into it because of their slogan, which they haven't brought up again.
Yeah.
So they're fascinating. I don't know if they're good or bad. I don't know if they're bad or if they're going to become good.
Well, it seems like they're doing bad stuff for a good purpose.
Yeah.
So
yeah, eco-terrorism.
Kind of Robin Hoodish.
Yeah.
Extreme Robin Hoodish.
Very like.
But the Donna Madehi, I guess from this MCU thing, I'm guessing it was just like a person that inspired her. Because she went to see it before she died.
Yeah.
Now this is the crazy thing. Actually, in Netflix's Punisher, there's a Dinah Madani. She was actually an agent that had got she was an agent trying to capture the Punisher, and she was working with Billy Russo, Jigsaw, or Billy the Butte, whichever fandom you but she was actually in there. So when they said the name, I'm like, wow. I'm like, no, they can't be. They ain't gonna do that. I'm thinking like if they trying to work a Punisher angle into this, but I think it's two different people. I think they just made this because the name is spelled different. I believe hers is Danya, the one who here they call Mama Madonna. But the one from Netflix's Punisher, I think her name was like Dinah with an I, like D-I. So I think it's two different people. At first it had me. I was like, wow. I'm always jumping to conclusions.
Yeah. I mean, that's the fun of watching TV and like talking about it. And that's what we're doing. Like we're not always right. We're not always wrong. It feels great when we nailed it. And if you like, what we're talking about, please like and subscribe. And here's the thing that I think kind of turned all of us against Carly.
Yeah.
Was choosing to blow up the soldiers.
Yeah. That's what I mean by a revolutionary that's pushed to the point to where she's saying this is all they understand is violence. So we gotta fight fire with fire. Sometimes that's not always good. That turns the people against you sometimes.
Yeah. That was one. That was badass. Two, that was wild. Like Disney's doing things in this show I didn't think they would do.
Yeah.
And the body count in this show, I just want to bring that. I think we can bring this up when people are exploding. I'm seeing people die.
Zemo killer. This is the thing. From actually the Winter Soldier thing where we seen him in. I didn't know he had that he could really get down like that.
Yeah. Like I had no idea. Like people are just like dropping like flies in this episode, thanks to Zemo, and also, I mean, I think I underestimated Disney and Marvel because they
went in too.
Yeah,
she's a mystery. Like I said, she been she if she didn't get blipped away, that means she's been on the run for a long time. And if she's been staying near, and this guy, the power broker, supposed to run the show, it's no way they didn't cross paths.
Oh,
I mean, it's something about her.
Yeah, is Sharon the power broker?
Like I guess Bucky mentioned that also, saying that something about her changed a little bit.
Yeah. Going into this, I had no idea who the power broker was.
Mm-hmm.
Or what it was. Like, I thought it would be a gambling thing.
Well, the power broker is actually in the comics too. I don't know if I mean, you know, like I said, the MCU, they do what they basically want if it works with their storyline and how it affects the shows and movies to come. So the power broker is usually a man named Curtis Jackson. So we'll see. I know I've been hearing there's been a lot of speculation that it might be that Sharon might be the power broker, which thinking on how I'm thinking, it's possible if she's maybe she works for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she definitely knows him.
Yeah, there we go. That's a picture of the Curtis Jackson power broker.
Wow. Is he really fair skinned or is he purple?
I believe he's like really fair skinned.
Okay. He almost looks a little, you know, like Vision was like red a little bit. I'm like, is that purple? Is he a purple person? Like, is he an alien? That's cool. Because he looks like an extraterrestrial to me right now.
No, he's actually supposed to be human.
Oh, cool.
No, he does get, well, I don't. They're not. I don't think they'll be able to work that aspect in unless he gets some super soldier serum.
You know how easy of a Halloween costume that would be?
Him, yeah.
This is on the power broker now.
Nice, all right costume though.
Yeah. So all I need is headphones. Power broker, trick or treat. But yeah, no, sorry, I got off on
around this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't do the rest of the show like this, but as the power broker cosplay. But I hope people are still watching after that. There won't be any more cosplaying in a minute. And who do we have here? This is Falcon, I believe.
Yeah, that's the another version of the power broker.
Oh, okay, yeah, person.
And that does look like that could be not Sam's Falcon. They look a little bit fairer. Maybe that could be I'm trying to remember the first name. It's not Josh. It's Joshua Torres. I don't want to spoil you nothing for nobody in case it goes that way.
Yeah.
But that doesn't look like Sam's Falcon. If it's a picture of the Falcon.
So like there's another Falcon? Or is it just like Generation?
No, actually, but before Cap, before Sam becomes Cap, he gets a Falcon's sidekick. The guy, actually, the guy who was introduced in the first episode, Agent Torres.
Yeah.
In the comic book, he's younger, but the power broker has with Dr. Carl Magus messes around with his DNA and mixes it with a Falcon, and Captain America, somebody come save him, and you know he's able to link with the original bird, the original red Falcon's bird.
Yeah.
Falcon's the thing. It's red. What is it? Red.
Red Wing.
Red Wing. But he was a real Falcon at back in the comics. He was a real Falcon.
Yeah.
So when Dr. Carl Magnus mutated Torres, he was able to link. He could like mentally connect with the Falcon.
Wow.
So Falcon took him in. He was Captain America. He made him the new Falcon, but he actually has like Falcon DNA in him, where his arms are actually like real wings.
Wow. Okay. I want to watch that.
I'm not saying that they're gonna do this in this, but we have met Torres already.
Cool. I hope they do that. I'm down.
He was much younger. He got kidnapped by the son. I think it was the Sons of the Serpent.
Wow.
Because he would help. I believe he was helping. He was doing something with the community over there, where people was going missing by that group, the Sons of the Serpent. They end up kidnapping him, but he was a teenager. This guy's already in his 20s. But I mean, it was a scientist experimenting on them. They never introduced Carl Magnus in this, and Wilford Nagel is dead.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Not this episode.
Because of the liberties of the timeline.
Well, because he just died. We just seen him die this episode.
Yeah. That's fair too.
We just seen Zemo shoot him in the head, right?
So now we're going to we got Zemo and the trail of Carly. And then we have Winter walking off, and we see that Ao from Wakanda is following them and wants Zemo as well.
Yeah, well, Zemo had killed the king before T'Challa took over, and he tried to frame the Winter Soldier for doing it. So of course they want him, just like Bucky was saying when Sam had told him earlier that you think Wakanda gonna forget about Zemo?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
We got to see one of the she's like second in command of the Dory, right?
I think so.
Because she's like second in command. Because Lupita's character actually wasn't. She used to be a Dory. She was like a war dog.
Yeah. Like second in command?
Yeah. No. Is Ao? Is that? Am I saying it right?
I believe it. Ao.
Second in command behind what's the name's character?
Couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. Between the other Wakanda character, the other
between Dan, is it Danny?
Yeah. Now I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
She's the I guess the head of the Dory, and Ayo is second in command. She seems like to be second in command.
Okay.
As we've seen it in all the other movies.
Oh, okay. Face to the name. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that is Ao. And look at my notes now. It says that she was the king when Zemo killed him. Or she was with the king.
Oh, she was with
Yeah, with the king when Zemo killed him. Wow, so she's been hot on his trail for a long time.
Well, he was locked up. Black Panther gave him to the I guess to the authorities, maybe German authorities, because that's where he was in Germany.
Yeah.
So he was locked up. And I guess they was okay with that. They probably been monitoring them. You know Wakanda. They probably was monitoring. So when he broke out, they was aware of it. And right on the case. Luckily, she had some type of rapport with Bucky, the white wolf. So luckily they have some. They have some type of rapport. That'd be great to see her working with them.
Yeah. Do you think Bucky has been working with Wakanda?
I mean, well, we know Bucky. Remember, he spent time over there when he after he was the Winter Soldier. I guess that's where they had sent him to. He as he would say, that was the best time of his life, right?
Yeah.
He spoke of it, I believe, with that in the second episode when he was doing the therapy.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to see more Wakanda in this show?
I mean, her definitely. It would be good. It would be good to see anybody from Wakanda, but we got her definitely. So it'd be great to see all her Sharon and them all on the screen together. They probably gonna need a help because, like you said, there's already 8 super soldiers. They got 12 more Vals. So they're gonna need all the help. They really gonna need all the help they could get with just Bucky being the only super soldier.
Yeah. So that completely agree. And if I was pausing in any way, shape, or form, I was trying to take in all the new superhero knowledge. But I've learned a ton. So, and so what was shown in this episode? We have Nagel is dead.
Yeah.
There's no more serum.
Well, there's more serum. It just after this, the last 20 vows, I guess he made. After that, there's no more because he's dead.
Yeah, like there was
really,
20.
That makes these last ones that the flag smashers have invaluable. They very, very valuable, should I say.
Yeah, they're highly like you can be a superhero off of that.
Yeah, he actually says that now they ain't really got to worry about the pawnbroker trying to hurt him. He's gonna be coming begging them because he gonna want the last of this serum.
Mm-hmm.
We got it.
Like who wouldn't want the serum, right?
I mean, hopefully, I'm with. I mean, I don't unless you're a good person.
Yeah, I just want to fly around. I don't know about you, man.
People that aren't good, gets the serum, and even her, she's good. I believe they doing this. The Flag Smashers are doing all this for a good reason, somewhat.
Yeah,
like we said, we don't really know exactly how it was during the blip, but for them, some people, as we've seen in the WandaVision, the guy Hayward was like it was the worst thing ever. Like y'all wasn't here, y'all don't, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then in here you have the Flag Smashers. I guess they're really acting like since everybody came back, they actually got displaced.
Yeah.
Like people coming back messed up the world for them. So I would like to see how was the world during that time. I mean, I don't know if they could work that in anywhere.
Yeah, I'd love to watch that.
Maybe that's something they need to. Yeah, maybe that's something. Give us some shorts of somebody just living in that time.
Yeah, I think we have a couple episodes to fill. And so then we had Zemo is out now helping our favorite duo, Falcon and Winter Soldier, for those of you who forgot. So then we have Sharon might be the Powerbroker or is somehow working with the Powerbroker in some way. And then we have AO wants to kill Zemo. So my question for you, Damon, is will John Walker get a hold of the serum similar to how he got the serum in the comic book?
Possible. It's very very possible. I believe he's gonna get the serum. I don't want to spoil it or nothing, but I honestly believe it's gonna work out to one of them 12 vials got John Walker's name on it. Mm-hmm. It probably one got Battlestar name on it too.
Yeah.
So there might be definite. I don't know about anybody else.
Is there a spin-off comic book franchise with this new Captain America and our new Battlestar?
Well, I know Cap. Like I said, in the last.
I hope this doesn't spoil anything we're about to dive into.
Well, in the last episode in the comic books, Captain America is actually still alive. Steve Rogers is still Captain America.
Oh,
all this going back getting old. Like I said, this is the MCU universe. This is the Marvel Cinematic Universe adaptation, I guess.
And as like a
adaptation of this,
Yeah.
of the comic book.
Yeah, it pretty much is that. And as a comic book lover, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the older story plot that came before the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Certain ones. This one I could go with them because
Okay.
it just seemed like this one seemed like they was working it towards the comic book. They just did a little switches here and there. You know, they took the Wilfred Nagu guy from actually being in the beginning of Captain America's past to where he's at the Cap ain't even Cap no more. It's a different person. He didn't invent it, he reinvented it. You know, they did that switch right there, got Carmanis out of the picture, I guess. They did, you know, just little switches. They made Flag Smasher, they made it a group with a female being the head. You know, that's different from the comic book. You know, I mean, I'm okay with that though. It's no bad things. There's no bad.
So, what are your predictions moving forward? What do you think is going to happen in episode 4?
Episode 4, I believe. I'm thinking that episode probably we're gonna see a lot more of the new Cap. And them, you know, we already know they on the right track. They kind of figured it out that that Bucky and Falcon got Zemo out of there.
Yeah.
So you know, and you know, who knows? Maybe they you know, they could have the government could have put some type of track on Falcon's equipment or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. Maybe I believe they're gonna find where they at.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know how they're going to use this to their advantage, but I'm quite sure they will.
Yeah, with all that Stark technology.
No, that he's going to use the fact that Bucky and Sam broke Zemo out, use it to his advantage. I'm talking about John Walker.
Yeah. Yeah, and they got, you know, all that, you know, Tony Stark technology.
Yeah.
That they could probably track them down, no problem.
Yeah. So for some reason that all that technology can't find them Flag Smashers for them, but
right. Yeah.
But they probably be able to find
well,
Sam and them.
Every government has its flaws. Like not everything works out. What I think is going to happen is I think we're going to find out, I hope, who the Flag Smasher is working for.
I don't think they work for anybody.
You don't think they work for anybody?
I think they work for, like I said, I think they're just they're an organization that they want to help people. It's just the way they're going about it.
Okay.
You know, I don't think they're working for anybody.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think my opinion will probably be like solidified whether or not I think they're good people or bad people next episode. I'm really leaning towards the negative. I think we're either with the new captain and Falcon, we're either going to have like a rivalry really build, or they're actually going to team up, because I'm wondering like how this is going to happen with the dynamics already building between the new captain and Falcon mixed with the Flag Smashers. Yeah. And now you got Zemo, and then get caught up with Io or AO. And so, I mean, I'm really, really looking forward to all of these plot lines building to a head.
Yeah.
Because they set up a lot of really good stories with a lot of really cool people.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did. They I mean, it all depends on what on a lot of stuff on what they have going on in the future with some of these characters, because really this new Cap who eventually becomes U.S. agent, I mean, in the beginning, as you seen in the beginning, he didn't come off like a bad guy. You know what I mean? A guy just spit in his face and he didn't even hurt him. Like, to see the comic book version of him, he would have smashed that guy face in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. I don't know if they're trying to. I don't know if they're doing the same thing with him that they're doing with the Flag Smashers. Like, they're good at heart. They just got bad ways of showing it. or they go about a bad way of of getting things done. But I think he's gonna get that super soldier serum.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll see the aggression of it, because the guy Nagel, he said something like he made like he commented on how he like kind of made it better. He made it accommodating. He said so maybe this super serum, maybe it affects people differently, or makes a different quality come out.
No Fried Disciples episode is complete without a high cough. Are you okay?
Yes.
You're good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Walker's development, and if he becomes a good person or a bad person, or how his body even reacts, because I know people can reject it, but like I hope the weed is not rejecting you. But building off of that, what were your favorite moments to get high to?
Favorite moments to get high to. It was more. I could go with more moments that made me laugh, because every show is fun to get high to.
Right? Yeah, no, that's true. Well, I think, yeah. But, almost, yeah.
Some of the funniest moments is the Zemo dancing.
Yeah.
Sam, I believe he cut out the snake. Was that the snake like reproductive organs, like? Right.
I want to know what that was. What was that?
I believe that's what that was. I believe that might have been the snake snake balls or something.
Snake ball shot.
He put it in the shot, and he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yo, that was funny."
Yeah.
I'd say that was my moment right there, and him saying, "I can't run in these hills." That was funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I was a little floored with the snake balls in the shot. Seemed like it was a double shot, but
usual.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the explosions. I thought that was awesome. Like, it's always great to watch an explosion when you're high. I don't know if that was a hack answer or not, but like when stuff blows up and you're just like, whoa, that was cool. No, when you can barely open your eyes like that. Yeah. That was fun. And just like the thrill ride that Captain Falcon, I almost called it Captain America, Winter Soldier again. When Falcon and the Winter Soldier, just in general, is such a great show to watch when you're high.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's got the whoa and it's got the whoa type moments.
I mean, it's Marvel. It's the action, the good storylines. You can connect with the people.
Yeah,
love it.
I just love watching the intro. When it's like, but not as flawed as my rendition of that. But yeah, it was fantastic. I think this whole show is great. We're just being high and redundant. Oh man, but I am so stoked. I am so pumped for episode 4. Yeah. And I do you know I don't know if we can talk about this, because I think we pretty much wrapped up that episode. Yeah, because we're coming to a conclusion. And I know we got episode 4 coming up, and we also have Black Widow. I know I don't know if we can give our thoughts on Black Widow right away, but it kind of goes in with the blip. Oh, we can't. I'm being told by my producers we cannot talk about Black Widow right now. But just it's in the world of Marvel, and I'm looking forward to it. But I'm looking forward to episode 4 and Damon. This was awesome, dude. I hope your Kush was as awesome as this podcast. And if you guys liked us, please like and subscribe. Leave comments down below.
To answer the question.
Yes. Oh, Hold on really quick. We got elevators not worthy. A thing I thought during episode 2 was when Johnny Walker said he wasn't Tony Stark or Dr. Banner.
Yeah.
I said to myself, you not even Clint Humble yourself, John. That's very true. That's very true.
You were Hawkeye. That's you. Well.
No. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you very much for engaging with us this entire time. And thank you for the people watching in the replay later on in the future. But we are going to answer the question that us as high people did not forget. We had 2. The first one being, should Falcon destroy the shield?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, how can you destroy vibranium?
Oh no, that's a good question.
Like, I don't think you can destroy the shield, but he should. I mean, why? That I believe that is the last thing that should happen.
Yeah, the very last.
You know,
I think Falcon will inevitably take it.
Yeah.
Or Winter Soldier will. One of the 2.
Wow, now that'd be I never even thought about that.
I think he deserves it.
Winter Soldier becoming the new Captain America?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it seems like Falcon doesn't want to do it. And like we're at this point in the hero's journey where he still kind of doesn't want to do it. He wants to destroy the shield. He doesn't want to take the mantle. And
he don't want to be what's the word? He don't like the way people are judging him for what he did for his that's what he felt like doing. He felt like giving it to the thing, giving it, I guess, to the museum.
Yeah. I could be dead wrong. I'm just playing with conspiracies, like you're playing with that weed cough. Start making you laugh after a cough.
Yeah, I'm a cougher.
Oh, that's all good. I'll probably be after this episode, but I think, yeah. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm totally stoked. And thank you very much for watching at home. Feel free to like and subscribe and tell your friends about us. Get high with us. And my name is Michael Damian, and this was
Damon D-Rock Robinson.
Yeah, and we are
our disciples.
The Fried Disciples, and we will be back next week, next time. Thank you very much for joining with us and blazing through pop culture with the Fried Disciples.
Yes.